Hello, hope you're all good. Hope you're all doing well by the grace of God. Well, I just felt I should talk about something that I've been thinking about almost for the past 2 months. This thing that I feel like it's something to do with short time happenings and the bigger picture. So have you found yourself in a situation where you got to choose between the bigger picture and the short time happening? What is a short time happening? A short time happening is something that presents itself like the bigger picture, something that looks like the bigger picture, but it's actually not what it is. Sometimes we find ourselves in a situation where we compromise with a short time happening because it's what is available to us at the moment. And it happens sometimes in different situations because we are afraid or we're not sure how it's going to happen, what God has told us, or maybe we've got prophecies, maybe God has spoken to us, maybe this is what we've been asking from God for a very long time, but we happen not to see it as soon as we want it to be. So the enemy presents something which I call a short time happening that is there to make you happy just for a moment. So you are now in a dilemma where the short time happening happens to be feeling as if it is right. And then the dilemma comes where the depth of your heart, you know that it is not right. But because you're in it, you do not know how to come out of it. Because for a moment, it feels sweet or it feels right. But I'm here to encourage somebody. You find yourself in a situation like that. There is nothing that touches God like having faith. You know, faith is not by seeing or by sight. It is not easy, but you need to have faith. You have to have faith that if God said he's going to do it, he will do it, because God's words never go back to him in void. For your information, whatever you're asking for from God has already been given to you. But because the enemy is also fighting so hard, so you do not get in touch or in contact with that God gave you or with your answered prayer. So he distracts you and makes you lose sight of your faith. Because faith is spiritual sight, where you see things in the spirit and you don't exactly touch them, but believing that the God that you serve is bigger and he's able to do exceedingly abundantly. So just stick to that faith in God and keep on praying. Just like in Daniel, when Daniel was believing God for something, and he decided to fast for 21 days. But the Bible tells us that even on the first day of the fasting and prayer, his prayer was actually answered, but the prayer was captured by the rulers of the heavenly places. But because of the persistence, he kept on, he didn't give up. So that touched God, and God had to send an angel to release the angel that had come with his answer. What does that tell us? we have to keep on praying and having faith that our God is able. So please do not settle for the short time happening, leaving the bigger picture because you think it is not coming as soon as you want it. I love you all. Take care. Remember, don't settle for the short time happening and missing out on a bigger picture. Love you. Bye.